Hi everyone, welcome back to Gladiator Guild Manager by Entertainment Forge. When we last left off, we had a couple of gladiators ready to level, and we had just completed a quest, and we have one more upcoming, so let's go ahead and get back into it. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to show you guys, now that two of our characters have hit level 6, that the second trait window has finally opened up for the first time. Now, just like the first trait window, you're going to be able to buy one if you don't have one in here. But the difference is there's going to be another set of traits for tier 2 that are different from the tier 1 ones. Now, each character, when this opens up, you can go ahead and buy a trait from tier 2 if you would like. The cost is going to be a little higher. It's going to be 2 blueprints instead of 1. But something that you can do, a lot of people may not realize, is you don't have to choose a level 2 trait if you don't want to. In fact, for the DPSers, I find that it's very common that the level 2 traits aren't always that useful for them, and some of the level 1s are even better. So, for example, I'm a big fan for classic DPSers of the serial killer trait, and if you are an archer, for example, you are going to really like the one that she has now, Adaptive Marksman. And even just generically, if you're going to have your gladiators hang around for a while, feeling at home is going to be pretty good as well. So 2 months in, which by the way, we are already 2 months in, your agility is going to go up 25%, and after 4 months, you can go ahead and upgrade it, and it'll give you another 10 percentage point boost to that. So just wanted to let everyone know that that is a possibility. Now, these guys, however, I do like the tier 2 traits, so we're going to have to be a little patient. And interestingly enough, it's kind of backwards. For the tanks, there aren't a lot of tier 1 traits that I like. I like a lot of the tier 2s, so we're going to be patient. I'm going to, be a little stingy, save our resources there. However, she has leveled, and I think we might have fixed her stamina problems, but that's artificial. We gave her a leather cloak, and that's sort of the source of the stamina. But I'm just going to go with it for now and say that I'm going to go all in on the agility because that just caused her accuracy to go up, so that's definitely worth it. For this guy, movement, nothing problematic yet there. It's got enough. I don't recall his stamina running out. We're going to go aggressive again. Get that damage up to 770 now. And then for Tanky Boy... come here. For Tanky Boy, movement is actually slightly important for tanks because he does have to kind of catch up to where he needs to be. But I am a little afraid of his stamina running out. But you know what? His drums, that doesn't cost very much. And let's face it, his cycle time of 5.5 seconds, he's never gonna run out. Yeah, and I mean, look, this 65 damage attack. I wish I could just turn this off. This is not particularly useful. Even if he's in a one-on-one scenario, you just wouldn't want to use it. This is 65 damage every 2 seconds. That's we were doing that at level 1. Yeah, he's not really going to need that much, so I'm just going to do a regular pattern of 1 or 2 strength points and a lot of health points. Now, one thing I did notice is that I did not have anybody use this thing because we don't have an intellect character. It's kind of easy to forget that we have this ring. But this brother needs intellect to reduce his cooldown. And if you kind of remember our earlier discussion, these guys actually get a massive cooldown boost due to intelligence. In fact, watch this. His base is 1.5, and it's currently reduced a little bit to 1.4. But if I were to give him this ring, shoop, all of a sudden, his cooldown just got cut in half from 1.4 to 0.7. So that's going to shave 0.7 seconds off of his cycle time. It's pretty significant. So just even if it's not like class appropriate, you might as well, you own the item, throw it on him. Just, use the stuff that you have. All right. I think we are ready. Let's go ahead and train some peasants. He's going to be the one doing it. but I feel like... I think we're gonna need the help of Spiky Helm again. Yeah, invisibility isn't useful in a fight like this. Yeah, so let's...
Are you willing to help us train some more? We're trying to improve our defenses.
Sure. Let's continue with your training. Oh. If these guys have a knockdown, we're in trouble. I don't think they did. Yeah, they don't have a knockdown. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This is not easy. This is by no means a guarantee. So, fight! Alright, looks like he needs 2 axe attacks to knock one of these guys out. However, he is going to run out of health at some point. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh, it's so close. Knock him down, knock him down. Ah, we tried. Yeah, pretty much guy who stayed alive did all the damage. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, this is the top guy. There we go. Huh. That's interesting. He blocked 1,000? What on earth is that? Huh. Oh, well. Next time, next time.
Huh. Maybe try somebody else.
Smart Alec. Alright, we're gonna hold off on that. Aha!
Baroness sent us a letter, asking if we would like to enter into an alliance with her. She could use an ally like us, now that her trust grows.
You know what? Tell her we accept. Alright, so now that we ally with her, she's going to give us access to some quests that I think we otherwise would not have. Well, you tried, buddy. You tried. Knockdown wasn't an issue, so these rings would not have helped. Maybe... No, this is projectile. A lot of times the solution to these problems is giving them like the right universal item. I guess we just didn't have anything at the time. Market's gonna update in a moment. Ooh. Impressive. I'm actually not going to get that just yet. I'm going to be greedy and wait for a discount, but no, it's a Gladiator discount that's coming up. Darn. This one's we're probably going to have to pick up before it goes away.
We just received our first few orders at the Undead Pet Store. Can you believe this? People want to buy those things.
See, I told you we'd sell them eventually. And by the way, how many undead pets do we have?
30! This is going to be a nice income stream for the next several months.
Neat. Cool. 640 and 4 strength on top. That is excellent. That is much stronger than this. Oh, yeah. Simply 4 strength higher. Okay. Wait for the... Oh, wrong discount. Oy, oy, oy. Hey, Undead Pet Shop Gold. Incoming. Great. 3 on 3. Eh. Many versus 1. We need to wait for him to come back. Patience, patience. Alright, we got some Pet Shop Gold. That's good. And Gladiator discounts. Don't think we need anyone right now. Oh, I am so tempted to buy that drummer. Oh, no, no, no. He had the fatigue. Yeah, that doesn't work. That trait doesn't work. You're not good enough. Alright. Whoop, wait. Discounts abound. Ooh, Mana Assassin. These guys are kind of cool. They naturally have that invisibility to start the round. But they are a little bit of glass cannons, so they're good, but they're not, you know, they're not amazing. You know what? 30% discount. How close are we? How close are we? 60 stone. 20 stone missing. 20 stone missing. If we could complete this...
help us train some? We're trying...
You cannot kill the 3 tanks. You cannot kill the 3 tanks. You are the only one who stands a shot, but you were not good enough. So, the question is... what can get you there? You don't have enough health. But really, the problem is you have no health mitigation. It's just too tough to win that style 101. Maybe this is a useful item at the end of the day. 2.4 seconds to use his long axe attack. But really, it's the kick that we depend on. Because if he kicks, they can't block because they're lying down. That's why it's always so effective. Got it. You know what? We're going to try one more time. We're going to try one more time. Alright, he's back. And you know what? We are going to try one more time. This doesn't work, so be it. Strength potion, sure. And anything else? Oh, actually, I'm a silly man. Yes, of course, something else. You. Come. I am going to take that invisibility because what I want to do is... yeah. Okay. What I want to do is snap off a key attack after positioning ourselves. So once again, this guy's got all the health. Now, do any of you have a weird... you can't be set on fire. Any of you have a weird... 660... 820, 580. So you have the lowest. I'm going to say you high and you low. So, all right, here we go. Oh, don't waste the long... he wasted a long axe attack to take that guy out when he only had a few hit points left. Basically, this only works if he does a chop after a knockdown. So what we need to do is just we need to sustain long enough. Hopefully, the armor that we put on him, giving him another 640 hit points, is going to be enough. Actually, we were so close last time. I think it should be, but our stamina is running out. He wasn't built to last this long. Barely made it. Woo! Good job, sir. 36 seconds. You know what? We can forgive you for running out of stamina for the end of that. You did make it, what is that, 27 seconds before running out. Oh, boy.
That was amazing.
Well, you guys keep getting better. I don't know what you want from me. And we definitely want the stone, and I think I'm just going to take the money. These items are nice, but level 3 at this point is not amazing. And the reason we did that, of course, is we want to buy a mana assassin on discount, right? So we are short stone, 60. We got 55, easily solved. So buy 5, 60 bucks, so be it. And mana assassin, go ahead and build one of those. And then in the gladiator market, because he happened to be one I liked because he doesn't have a stupid trait on him, we're gonna take it. Yeah. Now, there is something very notable about this guy. Very notable. He is a DPSer. And he is a stealth guy. He's what's called a chaser. He's going to kind of... I think his priorities are preset to hunt down, like, ranged and, you know, casters and things like that. But his main stat, somewhat unintuitively, is intelligence. And the reason they do that is because his primary ability is, first of all, he is invisible for the first 10 seconds of the battle. Stealth is removed upon his first attack. Can't be seen by enemies, but he can accidentally get hit by projectiles or explosions. Now, this is very strong, and what this guy is waiting for at the end of the day is he is going to look for a trait, I think it is in tier 2, that allows him to do a extra damage on his first attack. He's basically a first strike kind of guy, because if you look at the other thing that happens is his shadow strike. This is only usable from stealth, hits an enemy for 285, knocks them down for 0.6 seconds, and will set them bleeding. So this is his big, whomper attack. He can only use it sporadically. In fact, to my awareness, he only starts in stealth, and he immediately is going to attack, and he comes out of stealth. I don't even know that he can get back into stealth. There's certainly nothing here in the text that says he can. And that ring that gives us stealth, similarly, or a cloak, I guess, it's a mantle of invisibility, that is also the first 5 seconds of the battle. And it doesn't have any provisions for going back into stealth. So I'm a little uncertain whether it's even possible. But he also has a melee attack, which scales on int. That's why he's an int guy. And the shadow strike not only scales on int, but look at that big time int. 15 multiplier. If you remember, the long axe was only 14 for strength. This guy's even higher for his shadow strike. So this thing is gonna, if you focus int, is gonna go really big. A little bit of weapon block, a little bit of dodge. These things are probably not going to be that meaningful at the end of the day. But yeah, this is our pure int guy. So that means, ta-da, that's for you, my friend. And where is it? I think it's over here. That is also for you. So we had 19, now we're boosted to 21. Nice. And if we look at his damage, I think it was in the 200s, like 287 before. Now it's 600. Very nice, very nice. I'll think about traits later. That goes back on... Oh, that goes back on you after you give this back. Okay. And you know what? Next, I think we will... There wasn't anyone else we wanted? No, that was it. Oh, shoot. I didn't even notice. Wow. I missed out. This guy has no trait. This guy has a good trait. Oh, I would have paid for that. Wait a minute. What about just having 2 mana assassins? I may be a crazy man, but it's a fun way to live. We'll do a little sharing. Well, now that we're fully loaded with 8 characters, including one who may not actually be able to do anything, I want to point out, we can fully take on this many versus 1. Oh, and now you allow 6? Bugger. She's gonna laser these archers. Maybe level 18. How much? Goodness. 825 damage. Is that gonna one-shot these guys? Close. So close. Holy cow. Sending them burning. Oh, that will finish these guys. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so, first of all, we're going to demonstrate how these guys work. These mana assassins, who are actually relatively quick runners. They're gonna stealth in, shadow attack. He's also another shadow attacker, just for the heck of it. And hopefully our drummer gets in close enough so that even though he shoots someone in the face, the drummer will run up to him and taunt and draw the attention of the next attack. And I am very afraid. I predict one of these archers is not going to make it out of this fight alive. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you're not long for this world. Next on the agenda, we're going to have to pick up some healers. 1800 damage. There's nothing we could have done about that. A 5-second kill. And although I wasn't watching the action near him, what you will probably see is these guys did a nice chunky. These guys will not come into their own until they pick up that trait that gives them bonus damage on the first attack, which is just kind of multiplicative of their key ability. It's going to be ferocious. These guys are certainly much better at sustain, probably shot a whole bunch of arrows each, and since it was only 5 seconds, they had no chance to run out of stamina. Alright, so be it. You will recover someday, don't you worry. Alright, another strength. And finally, before we get back rolling, what's this thing?
A young boy wielding immense mana capabilities was discovered at one of the farms, but his brainless family won't give him away for training. They want him to be a farmer like the rest of their pitiful lineage.
Yes, the age-old story. And he doesn't want to become a necromancer?
He shall have absolute choice of any dark arts he likes. He's a true prodigy child.
Well, but is that what he really wants?
He's 10 years old. What does he know about what he wants? What, I ask, do you think is a better future for him and the kingdom? Another petty peasant? Or a genius spellcaster?
Well, fair point. Once he's old enough, I guess he'll appreciate it. We will bring him to you, sir. And I think this might be an excellent opportunity to show off our new mana assassins. So you gun him and tanks last. You gun her, tanks last. We need a tank of our own. Actually, I'm gonna make sure I grab you. Yeah. And you know, if I stick an archer back here, both of them are just gonna throw knives at her face. Yeah, you know what? These guys are gonna drop dead within a split second, so that's fine. Fine. Go ahead and hit her. You just kill him. Here we go. I'm actually going to let the action slow, so because I want to showcase what these guys do. Oh! His angle was bad. He actually got hit and broke out of stealth, so he's going to have to use a regular attack. But this guy is fighting a level 3. He got a nice hit off. And the archer hopefully... Uh-oh. Here's another... Whew, barely missed him. Hopefully the archer is smart enough to realize... Nope. She's set to kill this guy. She's actually aiming at this one. Wow, he's a level 8. That is incredible. Alright, you guys... Help out. Kill that. As long as that DPSer is dead, we'll be fine. The tanks don't actually do anything. Wow, he's... That boy is sturdy. What on earth is happening? He is not going down. I mean, I think part of it is that he was kind of coincidentally surrounded by 2 tanks. And so, like, all the attacks coming in from each side was just blocking it. But, alright, here we go. Yeah, our archer is going to win this out. Holy cow, that was rough. Wow, Tanky Boy went down kind of quick. 13 seconds is actually not that long for a tank. And good lord, this dude was through the roof. Someday, these grannies are going to get one shot when our mana assassins get up to them, but they're not quite there yet.
Good work. He will one day thank us all.
He doesn't look very happy right now, though, does he?
You mercilessly slaughtered his family in front of his own eyes, and then kidnapped him. Would you be happy?
Right. You know, your wording felt very different when you were asking us to do this. Looks like we're out of stone. Alright. Let us proceed. We're going to need a little bit of healing here. I'm actually going to let that sit because... we did the foo bar. So if you'll notice, we're about to have an item update. And then we are immediately going to roll into an arena with 3 down guys. The thing I said you always want to be careful to avoid. Quickly answer, is anyone a immediate replacement? We can, with $300, which we have, we can replace the archer. Level 5's not bad, and 3 archers someday isn't the worst thing in the world. These things do have their place. I'm gonna have to think about that one a little bit. And the item market did update. This is actually probably the more sensible purchase. The truth is, though, we only have 1 archer up at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to think about this. Just out of curiosity, let's look at what this is.
It's good to have you on my side, Guild. Listen, we found a trace to a very special artifact in the ancient temple. I need your gladiators to clear out this room from imp infestation before we can investigate further.
Alright, this is a 4-on, and it doesn't look terribly easy. The claw imp, okay, melee fighter, generic fighter, dodge and attack. And the rock imp, what do you do? Punch for nothing. Throw rocks. You don't actually do that much. These rocks don't do that much. Or are you just happy? Yeah, you're level 3. 150? It's not that much. No knockdown? Bad accuracy? Actually, I feel like this isn't going to be very hard. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. What kind of artifact?
Affairs in the Deadwoods are very complicated. For now, just help me with this.
Ooh, you know what? Our tanky boy is out. Alright, fine. You know what? We'll get him ready. Alright, so, melee. Put him in the front. And... do these guys have any sort of range? No, they don't. So that means the invisible guy is going to be able to go right through and kill him. This invisible guy is going to go right through and kill him. And she is going to gun him. And that is 4 of 4. You know what? For everybody, you are last. Okay, here we go. I do like to watch the mana assassins in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. Uh-oh, everybody heading for the archer. That might be a problem. This is what happens when you have no taunt. Alright, kill your enemies fast and save her. Nope, she's gone. There's no way they're saving her. But we're likely not losing anyone else because we've now got the big boys here. Yeah. Oh, poor... all we need to do is to stop them from even going after her. I wish there was some sort of a... you know what? It didn't even occur to me. If we give her the invisibility ring, but she goes visible as soon as she does anything, nah, that's not going to work either. Oh well.
Good job. We'll keep investigating. I think we're on the right track.
Well, good luck. I think I'm going to need some wood going forward. I only have 55. All right, so we got a couple more level ups to take a look at, and we will do that next time as we set up for the arena. I think we're gonna have to pay a couple mana crystals to get our guys back. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.